Hello guys, good morning. Today Wednesday we're just going to do 2 pages of Think Tank, which are really easy. They are just a review from the previous pages that we did here in this subject. So it just needs to be remembered and that's it. Okay? So it says Monica is the only one who needs a loan. Jessie is having a difficult month. So it's saying that Monica is not the only one who needs a loan. Other people need it too. Okay? So Jessica, oh my goodness. Jessie is having a difficult month. He lost his job a few months ago. He has been taking money out of his account and only has $2 left. So his rent is due in 2 days and he cannot miss another payment. He needs money now. So what we're reading here is that Jessie doesn't have a job anymore. Also, it's saying that he has only $2 left and he has to pay his rent in 2 days. So he cannot miss another payment. Okay, he cannot continue like that. So he needs money now. Okay, because in 2 days he has to pay his rent. So the money is for now. Then we have Amy. Amy has an ice cream company. So the freezer she uses to keep her ice cream cold has quit working. It's not working anymore. So she just paid her employees, sus empleados, and does not have enough money to buy a new one. So because she has an ice cream company, everything is well, but her freezer stopped working and she just paid her employees, so she doesn't have enough money to buy another freezer because they are really expensive. Okay, so that's with Amy's problem. Then let's go to Marcus. Marcus needs a new computer. His computer doesn't work anymore and he needs one for school. So his problem is that he needs a new computer. The one that he had is not working, but he needs it for school. It's something really important. Okay? Now, place close attention to the details of each person's needs, sus necesidades. Okay? Then match it with one of the following loans: personal, small business, short-term, or long-term. Use the information above to determine which loan fits the needs of each person. So we have Jessie, Amy, Marcus, types of loans. Why does this loan meet their needs? And at the end, we have whose loan will probably have the most interest. Why do you think this type of loan has a high interest amount? So if you don't remember the types of loan, you can go back to this page here. Let me erase this so you're not confused. And you can see them: personal loan, small business loan, short-term loan, long-term loan. And as you can see, they have like a small sentence in yellow where you can see the description of each type of loan. So we know that a personal loan is a loan that can be used for any personal expenses. Then we have small business loan, a loan that can be used to start or help a business. Then we have short-term loan, a loan that gives you money quickly, like really fast, and often used in emergencies. Okay, it's something that you need if something happened to you, like an emergency. Long-term loan, a loan that can be taken over a long time, like a house, a car. Okay, so let's go back to page 174, and you need to write here the type of loan that each person needs, and you need to write why. For example, Jessie, let's say that Jessie needs a small business loan. It's just an example, that is not the answer. Okay, so let's say that Jessie needs a small business loan, example. Okay, so why do I think she needs a or why do I think this loan is like good for her or the perfect for her? I don't know, because she needs the money to repair or do something for her business. That's it. Okay? Now, reflect. Whose loan will probably have the most interest? Why do you think this type of loan has a high interest amount? So if we go back to page 173, which is not working right now, if you go back to your page 173, you're going to have the types of loan. Also, you're going to have their interest, okay, and the time of and the period of time that you have to pay back. Okay, so that's it for page 174. Now let's go to page 175. What is simple interest? Simple interest is when interest is paid only on the loan amount. This type of interest is usually used for short-term loans. To find the simple interest, we multiply, okay, we multiply the interest rate by the principal or the loan amount. You did this earlier in this unit, but now you know it is called simple interest. We have done this before, okay? We did it on Friday. So it's the same. You are going to multiply the interest rate times the principal, and you're going to get the simple interest. You did it before, but now you know the name of the answer, okay? The name of the number that you're going to write. So loan amount and interest rate. So you have three in this chart. Let me show you. So we know, I'm just going to make a quick example, okay? I'm going to make this one with you. Okay, so we have our principal that is $500, okay? That is the money that I am going to ask for. That is the money that I need, 500. But they need to charge me a 4% interest, right? So at the end, I want to know how much it's going to be this in dollars. So I am going to multiply. So before I do that, you know that you need to change the percentage into decimals. So if we go back to page, to page 171, here you have a beautiful example. So how do we change an interest into a decimal? We need to divide it by 100, okay? So let's go back. So I'm just going to do it here, okay? Like I did before. I'm going to make my own board so you can see it. Okay? So you are going to divide the 4% that you have. Oh, that's too big. Sorry, guys. Your 4 divided by 100, or like I taught you, that you can move the point the times that you have the 0. So if you have 2 zeros, you have to move 2 times. So let's write the 4 and let's move 2 times. 1 and 2. Remember where I stop, I need to put the point. And if I have, sorry guys, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, sorry. Going back super quickly. Oh my god. Oh no, everything erased. It's fine, I can do it again. Okay, like I was telling you, you take your 4 and you're going to divide it by 100, or you can just move the point 2 times because you have 2 zeros. 1, 2. So you can move 2 times. So let's write the 4 and let's move 2 times. 1 and 2. So like I was telling you, where you stop counting, you're going to put your point, and if you have an empty space, you're going to fill it with a 0. Okay? So now the answer is 0.04. Okay? So now we have the interest into decimals. But now we need to change it. Now we need to change it to dollars. Okay? So how do we do that? We are going to multiply it by the amount of money that we ask, or the money that we need. That in this case is 500, okay? So we're going to multiply those, okay? Those numbers. So we're going to write 0.04 times 500. 0, 0, 5. Okay, I'm going to use another color. So I'm going to start multiplying. 0 times 4. 0 times 4. Well, we know that it's 0. 0 times 0, 0. We take down the point and then we continue. Okay? And then the same with the other 0, 0, 0. And then we continue with the last number. 5 times 4, it's equal 20, right? So we write the 0 here and the 2 next to it. And 5 times 0, well, we know 0. And remember to put the point in their correct place. So it's here and here. At the end, we're supposed to add the numbers, right? So we're just going to add them. So 0, 0, the point, 0 and the 2. So our answer is 20. That is the money or the dollars that we're going to pay at the end. Okay? So it's 20. So we just write it. What is our simple interest? $20. Okay? So you're going to do the same with the 200, with the 650. You're going to do exactly the same. Okay? You need to divide your interest divided by 100. Once you get the decimal, you're going to multiply that decimal times your principal, which is the money that you ask, okay, or that you're going to borrow. Okay, once you have that, let's go to the bottom part. It says simple interest stays the same every year. To find the repayment amount of the loan, multiply the simple interest by the term of the loan and add this to the principal. So we already done this before also. It's the same. They're just making like some reviews with their actual names so you can remember those. But it's the same that we did before on Friday. So it's on Thursday, I'm sorry. Friday we didn't have classes. On Thursday, okay? So it's the same that you did on Thursday. So it says we have the loan information. We know that we have $200 for a 5 interest over 3 years. No, sorry, for 3 years only. What are you going to do? The repayment amount. You're going to do the same as you did here. Remember? The loan B and the loan C with the repayment amount? It's going to be the same. I am going to do it here so you can see how to do it. So really fast, I am going to change my color and I'm just going to make a board. Okay, so let's do this. Really fast. So we can have space to work on. I know that I can go to an empty page, but I want you to see the exercises. I want you to see everything. Like while I am doing the problem, I want you to read and to know what we're talking about, okay? So that's why I am doing it like this. Okay, so we have $200 loan for 5%. We're going to pay the 5% for 3 years, okay? So like I was telling you in the previous problem, the first thing that you need to do is to take the decimal, okay? So we're going to do it. We're going to divide 5, which is the 5% that we have here, okay? That's what we are doing right now. So we're going to divide 5 divided by 100, or like I have told you before many times, you can do that, or you can also count the zeros, 1 and 2. So I am going to do it like that because it is easier. I am going to put the 5 here, okay, and I am going to move 2 spaces, 1 and 2. So it's going to be 0.05. That is our answer, 0.05. Then we need to get the simple interest, or we need to get the percentage into dollars. That's what we're going to do, okay? We're going to change the interest or the decimals into dollars. So we're going to multiply 0.05 times 200. Remember that you need to place the point in the correct space. If you don't do that, you're going to get everything incorrect, okay? So I am just going to put it 0 times 5. Well, we know that it's 0. 0 times 0, it's 0. I take down my point and then I continue, okay? Then I go to the next 0. 0 times 5, 0. I take down my point and I continue. 0 times 0, 0. Okay? Then I go with the last number, that it's 2. 2 times 5, well, we know that it's 10, right? So we write it here, the 10, and I take down my point, sorry. It's 10. And 2 times 0, well, we know that it's 0. Then we close this and we are going to add it, okay? We take down this 0, this 0. I take down my point and then I continue adding 0 plus 0, 0, and 1. So our answer is $10, okay? So the 5%, it's equal $10. Okay, now that we have it like that, we are going to get our repayment amount, okay? So we have 200, and I am going to change the color. I am going to change this color so you can see. Okay, this was the step 1. Okay, this was the step 2, and this is the step 3. Okay, I am going to change my color so you can see. Now we know that the repayment amount is 200. I'm sorry, we know that the loan is 200. That is the loan that we need, but we're going to pay $10 for 3 years each year. $10 each year, because we're going to pay for 3 years. So the interest, it's 5%, but we made it into dollars. Now it's $10, and we are going to add it 3 times to the 200. Why? Because we're going to pay 3 years. We're going to pay that amount for 3 years, so we need to add it 3 times. So we're going to add 10 plus 10 plus 10. And now it's the time to add 0, 3, and 2. So what is our answer? Our repayment amount is $230. Okay, can you see? That's how you're going to do the same for this one and this one. And that's it for today. Really easy, something that we've seen already, so it should be easier. Remember that anything that you have, like any question or doubt, you can ask me by Messenger Kids. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Bye bye.